English for working people. Today we will have a very special guest, a teacher from Aroma. Hello, Miss Thủy. Nice to meet you today. And first, can you introduce a little bit about yourself?
Yes, okay. So, hello everyone. My name is Thủy, and you can call me Thara, okay? So, I'm currently an English teacher for Aroma English Center.
Can you tell me more about your teaching experience and also how did you start teaching?
Okay, so about my teaching experience, I've been teaching for, I don't know, like 8 years. And yeah, I think the reason that I can, continue teaching for such a long time is because I really enjoy like sharing what I've learned to others. And yeah, well, a bit about my education. I graduated from University of Languages and International Studies. And I guess I started my teaching career since then.
Okay, I see that. So what are your go-to methods of learning English?
Oh, well, I think the best way to learn a new language is through communication. So I don't know if you have heard about the natural approach and the functional notional approach. So those are like two of the most famous and also most effective way to learn a new language. Of course, in my opinion. In that approach, people, they highly recommend people to, instead of translating words or instead of learning like basic grammar, people should, spend more time practicing speaking. So that they can, have the real conversations and apply what they've learned easily.
And I also want to ask that, why did you decide to work with Aroma?
Oh yeah, so I guess after teaching many different types of students, I feel most comfortable teaching adult learners. So yeah, and another reason lies in the ways that Aroma works. So I really like the materials and the course outline that Aroma provides. So I think it's very suitable to adult learner because the topics and the contents of all the lessons are very familiar with the real context. So yeah, that is why I continue working for Aroma.
Okay, and during your teaching experience, what problems do the working people usually have to face when they learn English?
Well, I guess one of the biggest problems lies in the fact that lots of my students actually have had the wrong way to approach language earlier. So, in the past, people used to learn English by just simply learning the grammar structures and then choose the correct answers. Of course, that is the type of learning, but then that leads to the fact that none of them can actually speak. They can just choose the correct answers, right? So that is one of the problems. So many students of mine just struggle to actually speak out and make a full sentence. So that's the first one. And another thing is lots of my students have the bad habit of translating everything. So that leads to very funny mistakes, like in the sky or on the sky, or sometimes very funny structures like my family is 4 people, stuff like that. So those are type of mistakes that my students normally have.
Okay, so do you have any advice to help the learners overcome their problems?
Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, the best way to improve yourself is definitely through speaking. So, the more you speak, the better you will become. So, normally I was just gonna encourage my students to join free talks or debate classes outside of the main class, so they can increase their speaking tones.
I believe we have had a wonderful time today, and to wrap up our session today, do you have any message to our learners who are trying their best to become fluent in English?
So the first thing we have to do if you want to do something is just start doing it, right? So I guess my best advice for anyone who is watching right now is just simply let's start doing it. Let's sign up and test your English level, find a class that more suitable to you, and then basically just start practicing and start learning. So that is my advice for everyone.
Thank you for your time today, Miss Thủy. And you guys, don't forget, if you want to meet Miss Thủy, please reach out with Aroma for further assistance. Goodbye.
Bye.